Thanks to MAGA, now we have a situation where daycares all over the country are being harassed because pathetic right-wing wannabe grifters believe that they can make a viral video or something, or maybe they can get funding taken away from a state. And sure, a lot of that will hurt conservatives, but they don't think that far ahead. They just want to get the views. And so we've got a former MLB pitcher, John Rocker. I think I've heard before. I'm not sure. Brett will fill you in. He went into a daycare in Ohio, and this is what happened.
All right, you want to go with that instead of...
Hello? Housekeeping? I got mint for pillow. This door's bulletproof. Probably getting ready to find out. Actually, they can't chunk a spear through this thing, can they? See, I should have said that. I should have said that right there.
And again, with the rats.
I agree. He shouldn't have said the spear chucking thing. He shouldn't have said anything that he said there. He shouldn't have done anything he did there. He shouldn't be there in the first place. The entire thing, utterly strange. Why this guy is harassing this daycare, why he's probably scaring the parents and the kids there, why he couldn't ring the doorbell himself. He had to have his aide ring the doorbell. He then quotes Tommy Boy before either threatening to shoot through the door or implying that the daycare workers might try to gun him down through the door. And then he turns instantly to racist attacks there. So just in case you're wondering, I wonder if it's actually about fraud or if this is racist identity politics. I don't think that's really a debate at this point. But anyway, he apparently, Brett, has had some issues with racist commentary in the past. What do you make of this?
Yeah, in 1999, he was an Atlanta Braves pitcher, and he got in some pretty hot water for some basically racist, homophobic statements that he made. And he was, quote, off his rocker. He was, quote, not a very big fan of foreigners. And there was a lot of blowback, and he was like a crazy person. Most people considered him as, and he became a pariah. And he has learned absolutely nothing. And he is exactly as funny as the thousands of frat boys who think that comedy is quoting Tommy Boy. That's like, I used to go play beach volleyball before I even knew you, John, down in Manhattan Beach or wherever. And that is where frat boys from UCLA and USC go after they retire from college and their dad pays their rent down on the beach. And it looked like Top Gun, the beach volleyball scene. And it's just a bunch of people like saying vaguely racist, homophobic stuff. And then that's like the most original thoughts that they have. And then instead of coming up with jokes and funny things to say, they just say quotes back and forth at each other, laugh and high five. And it is just to let you know, like, the world's better if John Rocker isn't in the news, much less is making viral videos. But now's the time, Sonny, where it is 100% the time for these guys who were canceled in the past, because there was a time when we're like, we probably shouldn't have our sports figures outwardly being homophobic and xenophobic. Yeah. And now it's like, oh, hey, come on back. That's okay again now.
Yeah. I'm just gonna end by saying all this is absolutely terrible. It's already gotten a woman killed. All this insanity of people who are not journalists and don't fundamentally care about any of this stuff. They don't do any research. They're not interested. They're just racists who care about their profile or whatever. Really bad. I don't like it. I don't like that we've now created, 10,000 potential Comet pizzas where people are just gonna show up. All like that guy. If I was a parent, do you have any idea how enraged I would be and how much I would want to just punch him in the face? Like, you're gonna show up to where my kid is hanging out so that you can film a video. You're talking about guns where my kid is hanging out, that washed up a-hole. But that might end up not being nearly the worst example, because people are driving, people are flying right now to find some daycare that they can do this for, because maybe it'll get them on Fox News or something. And so just bear in mind, this is one little point along the path. We'll see where this leads.